Yesterday I was harassed in person by a man who later posted the video of me on his profile. Apparently he thinks he's a comedian.
He is, and it's hilarious. And what makes it hilarious is you doing these videos. There's multiple videos of, they say their gender in the original video, or what they identify as, I don't remember, so we're just gonna say them. This person, them's responses are what makes it funny. That guy that he's talking about, Johnny Hamcheck or whatever, is a troll. They approach people in public and say stupid things. The person that I just stitched is like all upset, soft as Charmin, like just about crying. People are so mean online, and I've tried to report it. And, grow up.
I have very little doubt that you will understand this, despite your common sense takes in your bio. Personally, I've always hated mean practical jokes. I've never ever thought they were funny. Because what mean practical jokes are, it's not just a joke. It's manufactured humiliation. And what makes a joke is that two people find it funny. Joke is something both people can laugh at, and pranks are funny when the person on the other end of the prank is relieved at the end, not humiliated. Like you said, this guy's a troll. Created a false accusation, he filmed it, and now he's monetizing off of it. And you know, people are saying, oh, it's just a joke, and you're saying, oh, this person made it so much worse. You're missing a huge point. Accusing somebody of doing something wrong, okay, especially somebody from a marginalized group, is inviting hate towards that person. You know that because you also made fun of their pronouns. Trans people already live hyper aware and paranoid. They live in a culture where they are constantly scrutinized and misgendered and treated poorly. So of course that person reacts emotionally. Not that they're fucking soft, it's that you're missing the context. All the original poster had to do was remove the video. So good people don't keep shouting, it's a joke, take a joke. Instead of maybe standing up for somebody that deserves to be stood up for, they become the problem. They're unstable, they're crazy, right? In ancient cultures, there's a reason, okay, that satire was always aimed up, okay? The punch was always up. Court jesters were there to make fun of the king, not the commoners. Druids, all right, their satire was usually aimed at the king, at the nobility, at the people in charge, the ruling classes. Really good humor does is it actually destabilizes power. It doesn't try to harm the vulnerable people in our society. Anybody that thinks that's cool and that's funny and that's good isn't a very good person. The person who filmed that video knew what they were doing, but you defending it makes you know better. What if, and here's just a thought, it's just a thought, okay? What if we showed a little bit of compassion? What if we showed a little bit of compassion to the person who was in that video, who is a trans person, who lives in a world, in a country that isn't always accepting of trans people? What if we just thought to ourselves, if that original creator had taken it down when the person asked, then this wouldn't be a problem. Let's not blame the person who is addressing it and asking it to be taken down. There is no kindness in mean practical jokes. Is no compassion in mean practical jokes. Mean practical jokes are predatory. Mean practical jokes are meant to hurt people. And you know that video, remember the video from Thanksgiving with the girl with the turkey run prank? The internet was furious that they put her through that prank, but for some reason, because this is a trans man, it's the trans man's fault. Do you see? You'll learn one day. Hopefully sooner rather than later.